Hello everybody, this is Mr. Rob and welcome back to episode number 76 of the Detroit Lions franchise here on Madden NFL 21. And boy, do we have a big game today between the Detroit Lions and the Green Bay Packers. This one is very personal between these two NFC North squads, not because of standing, so to speak, because the Lions have already clinched the NFC North, and the Packers, they are fighting for a lot as they're fighting for a playoff spot. But week 2, the Packers beat the Lions 53-16. You know the Lions want some revenge, and it'd be sweet, sweet revenge if they knocked them out of the postseason going into week 17 or in week 17. So if you're excited for this one, make sure you leave a like and subscribe down below, especially if you want more franchise content. Matthew Stafford takes the field in what could be his last regular season game as a Lion. We don't know what's going on with Stafford in the future. Is he going to stay in the league? Is he going to retire? Who knows? But here on 1st and 10, Swift gets the dump off pass, gain of about 8 to begin the day for Detroit. Now Swift gets the handoff and he will pick up the first down. So just like that, Swift with 2 carries moves the chains for Detroit. Now at the 43-yard line, it's going to go back to Swift, tries to get outside, but there is nothing to go out there. Nice tackling by Darnell Savage. Now 2nd and 11, Lions are going to be forced to throw for it, and Stafford is sacked almost immediately. Zadarius Smith wastes no time making his presence felt, beats Rick Wagner off the edge. Now 3rd and 19, Stafford gets sacked again, right through the middle of the rookie linebacker Isaac Slade Matutia, and that'll force a Lions punt. Corey Bajorquez is your punter, and he will kick it back to Travis Etienne, the second-year running back out of Clemson, who breaks a couple tackles, breaks a third, and a nice punt out to the 15-yard line, where Aaron Rodgers will take the field, the 2-time NFL MVP. He has 3,400 yards, 28 touchdowns, 14 interceptions. Another QB we don't know, is this his last regular season game as a Packer? Obviously, their off the field has been documented with Rodgers' concerns. But he's obviously focused on this one as the Packers, a win puts them in the playoffs, a loss, and they get jumbled around. 2nd and 9, Rodgers looks left side, tries to throw it to Funchess. He flat out drops the pass, making it now 3rd and 9. Rodgers goes to throw for it. Lions bring pressure, but this time Funchess will hang on to the pass. He beats Tywan Mullen out of the slot. 1st down, Green Bay. At midfield, here's a handoff to Phillip Lindsay, one of the 3 backs we will probably see today, as the Packers like to do a running back by committee approach. He had 60 yards and a touchdown in last week's loss to the Dallas Cowboys. 2nd and 7, going to go back to Lindsay, tries to go left side, but he's met by Marvin Wilson, who's played phenomenal in run defense this season, making it a 3rd and 5. Rodgers going to throw for it. He looks to scramble, but actually checks it down to Travis Etienne, who picks up the 1st down. And Green Bay continues their drive. Rodgers back to the shotgun. Etienne will stay in the ballgame for this play. They're going to throw for it on 1st and 10. Rodgers looks, finds Jay Sternberger, his tight end, who gets inside the red zone out to the 13-yard line. Packers making quick work here on their very first possession. You can see Rodgers now in the zone. He's feeling himself. They're going to go back to the ground game. Lindsay picks up about 6. Making it now 2nd and 5. From the 8-yard line, they go empty. Rodgers going to throw for it. Looks right side. Has his man Preston Williams, but he's short of the 1st down. Now 3rd and 2. Do you throw for it? Do you run it? They're going to throw for it. Rodgers in the pocket. Looks left side, but misses his man in the back of the end zone. But Green Bay's going to go for it. They are known to gamble on 4th down, and it works out to perfection. Touchdown, Packers. A.J. Dillon finds his way in the end zone. Green Bay, they're hard to stop, and when they go for it on 4th down, they're even harder to stop. 7-0 Green Bay here. The Lions get started with their 2nd drive of the day. They're going to go play action here on 1st and 10. Tries to find Tate across the middle. That pass is broken up by Rashard Asby. Now 2nd and 10. Quick pass to Kenny Golladay. He catches it, but only gains about 8. Making it now 3rd and 2. I'll go back to the air, and this time it's another quick pass, this time to Golden Tate, who does move the chains, gets to the 49-yard line. Pickup of 16. Tate has had a great career, or a great season since coming back to Detroit. On this 1st down play, they're going to go back to the ground as Swift gains about 3 before being tackled. 2nd and 6 now. Back to the shotgun. Go back to Swift, though. He tries to jump cut to the right, but he is met in the hole by Adrian Amos. It's not going to matter, though, because there is a holding call against center Frank Ragnow. So that'll back up the Lions offense. Now 3rd and 11. They're trying to spread out the defense. Stafford drops back, looks left side. He's throwing it for Galladay into triple coverage. He can't hold on, and that'll be a punt for Detroit. 2:20 still left to go in the first quarter. Lindsey gets the handoff in 1st and 10, and Wilson shoots out of nowhere and makes a nice tackle. 2nd and 7, ETN back into the ball game. It's a quick pass for Sternberger, but him and Rodgers are on the same page. Make it now 3rd and 7. Bunch to Rodgers' right. He will take the snap, tries to throw it that way into heavy traffic. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off. And Green Bay will punt. So defense is starting to settle into this one. We got about a minute and a half left to go in the first. Here's a nice carry by Jamal Williams, the former Packer. And Laken Tomlinson, though, will have to come off the field. That'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. Packers up 7-0. Detroit has continued this drive. Out to the 35 of Green Bay. Here's a draw to Williams. This one doesn't work out, but there is another flag on the play. This will be illegal block in the back, and that'll go against Kenny Galladay, who's had a hard time keeping his hands in on blocks this season. So now out 1st and 20. Stafford going to have to throw for it. Looks left side, has Galladay, so he will try to pick up his penalty yards back. 2nd and 12 now, and that is Stafford's 4,000th passing yard of the season. Now 3rd and 6, bunch to Stafford's right. Packers only bring 4. They look left side. Galladay has it, but he doesn't have the first down. In Detroit, they're going to take a page out of Green Bay's playbook. They're going to go for it here on 4th and short from the 27. This could be a big play in the game. Play action to Jamal Williams. Stafford rolls to his right, fires to the corner of the end zone, and Hockenson grabs it but runs out of space. That is a turnover on downs for Detroit. Green Bay gets the football back, and Detroit gets nothing. So still down by 7. Green Bay going to hand it off here on 1st and 10. That's Philip Lindsay this time. He gains about 3. Now ETN back into the ballgame. 2nd and 7. Rodgers will throw for it. He rolls to his left, but actually looks right side, and he finds Preston Williams, who gains a short little bit. Now 3rd and 2. They're going to go empty. Rodgers going to throw for a quick pass to his man, St. Brown, who picks up the first down. That's a mismatch against Foyesade in man coverage. So at about midfield, Rodgers hands off to Lindsey, who tries to bounce it left side. Nice pursuit by Tracy Walker. Lindsey does gain 4. 2nd and 6 now. 8:45 to go in the first half. Play fake to ETN. Rodgers looking downfield. He's got pressure coming up behind him. He tries to step up and run for it, but Trey Flowers brings him down for a sack. Flowers' first sack in what feels like a long time. That is his 10th on the season. Makes it 3rd and 7 now. Rodgers got pressure. Tries to stay in the pocket, but he gets sacked. He actually loses the football. Is picked up by Green Bay, but that was Charles Harris with the sack. Back-to-back sacks for Detroit. Knocks Green Bay out of any sort of field goal range, and they'll be forced to punt. So Detroit's defense saved them some points there. Let's see if the offense can finally start to put up some points. As here's a nice 6-yard draw play to DeAndre Swift. 2nd and 4, bunch to the right. Stafford will throw for it. Looks that way. Has Galladay across the middle. Kenny Galladay is getting his fill early as he's been all over both sides of the field. Now out to the 42. It's a handoff to Jamal Williams, and he will be wrapped up, but gains about 7. You know, he wants to put up a big game against his former squad. 2nd and 3 now. Stafford in the shotgun, going to throw for it. Dumps it off for Swift. He will have the first down, and the Lions will continue this drive. Play fake on the end around, a little bit of misdirection. Jamal Williams will gain about 3 in the huge pile. Makes it now 2nd and 7. Swift back in the ball game. He goes play action though. Stafford rolls to his right, keeps his eyes downfield, and has Galladay for a catch and run. Galladay gets hit going out of bounds. Tried to hurdle Adrian Amos, but not before picking up a first down into the red zone. Lions with a prime opportunity here to score. 1st and 10. Stafford going to throw for it. Looks across the middle. Golden Tate has it, and he falls into the end zone for a touchdown. The Lions tie it back up at 7 apiece. Golden Tate the third finds his way into the end zone. Nice play. So the Packers back to square one. They hand it off to Philip Lindsay, and he is wrapped up immediately. Marvin Wilson, like I said, phenomenal this season in run defense. 2nd and 11. ETN will check in. It's a pass play, though. Rodgers will look left side. That's Funchess, but he's going nowhere. I think he actually went backwards. Nate Landman with a nice coverage of that play makes it 3rd and 12. Packers, can they convert? Detroit's defense has not been very good on 3rd and long. But Rodgers will check it down to Etienne, and he will not get there. Nate Landman wraps him up. And that'll stop the end of this Packers drive and take us to the 2-minute warning, where Green Bay will punt it away to Detroit. Cordell Patterson back to return. There is a flag down, so this will not count. As I assume against the return team. Yes, illegal block in the back again, this time on Joel Iyiegbuniwe. So, Detroit will start with their 2-minute drill at the 25-yard line. And they'll throw for it here. Stafford, a little bit of pump fake, gets outside the pocket and scrambles forward, picks up about 8. They're going to go no huddle here. Staying in the bunch right side, Stafford looks and he has Vaughns crossing. That'll pick up the first down, but the clock will continue to tick. Actually, Detroit will call their first timeout. They got a minute 20 now to get into field goal range. Stafford in the pocket, steps up, looks to take off for it, and he will and pick up the first down. Gets to about midfield, no timeout called. Minute to go in the half. Stafford steps up in the pocket, looks right side, and he is intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. You cannot throw to his side of the field, but this was a great play by Alexander. It looked like it was man coverage, but once Vaughns went inside, Alexander stayed deep, and he picks off the pass for Hawkinson. That is why Jair Alexander is one of the top corners in the NFL. So now Green Bay with a chance to double dip as they get the ball at the start of the second half. Looking to put some points up here. 1st and 10, quick pass across the middle to John Ross III, the former New York Giant, gets into Detroit territory. That'll be the first timeout. Rodgers now underneath center, drops back to pass, rolls out to his right, tries to fire it downfield, but he is intercepted, picked off by Kyle Hamilton, the rookie, with the big-time interception. Great job rolling to Rodgers' side of the field, and he was right in the passing window. And the Detroit Lions get a second chance here to end the half. Stafford, can they make the most of it? Steps up in the pocket, finds Golden Tate, breaks a tackle. Tate gets to about the first down marker, and Detroit will call timeout number 2. At the 30, double-A gap look from Green Bay. They back out of it. Pressure coming from the right side. Stafford steps up in the pocket, and he finds Galladay downfield. Big-time catch, big-time throw to the 41 of Green Bay. They're on the fringe of field goal range, but they don't call timeout. Clock is ticking. There's only 4 seconds left to go in the half. Vaughns catches it inbounds, but they get the timeout off with 1 second to go. That allows Mount Prater to come out for the field goal attempt. It is up and it is good. Detroit Lions, with probably about half a second left, get the field goal off, and they take the first half lead. Will the Lions play spoiler and get a big-time piece of revenge against the Packers, or will the Packers sweep the Lions this season and clinch a playoff spot? We'll have to find out in the second half. It's week 17 around the league, so obviously it's do or die for a lot of football squads. We'll start off our recap in Arizona, which 2 teams that are out of the playoff race, but the Bears trying to not go 1-15 on the season. They're currently down 14-3 against Arizona. Next up, in Denver, the Broncos and the Colts, 2 playoff perennials. Well, the Colts are not, but the Broncos trying to get into the playoffs, and this is not a good sign. Bo Nix, 3 touchdown passes in the first half. The Broncos, 9-7, might not get them in. And lastly, in Dallas, Cowboys have already clinched a number 1 spot, and they get smoked 44-20 against the Vikings. Sam Howell had 3 touchdown passes. You got to wonder if Dallas was really trying in this game, though, as they really had nothing to play for. Green Bay starts off with a football here in the offset pistol. 1st and 10, it's a handoff to Lindsey. He will gain about 2 after breaking a tackle. 2nd and 8 now. Etienne back in the ball game. Rodgers going to throw for it. Looks to Etienne on the check down. He gains maybe 1 yard. Nice tackle by Foyesay. Makes it 3rd and 8, though. Rodgers with a running back screen to Lindsey. Interesting call by Matt LaFleur. And that'll be a first punt on their drive. So Detroit with the football. It's 2nd and 10 here. Stafford with a play fake. Tries to get it downfield, but he's hit as he throws. And that makes it 3rd and 10. Jamal Williams will check into the ballgame, but it is a throw. Stafford in the pocket, and he is going to actually be sacked. It is Taco Charlton, the former Carolina Panther, bringing down Stafford, and both teams punt to begin their second halves. So Green Bay back with the football. It's a handoff to Etienne. Nice piece of running by Etienne. Gains about 9. And what's his technically first carry of the day? Carry number 2 is the first down carry as he gains more, this time 7. But the Packer, John Jalapio, is actually here on the play as their starting center. 1st and 10 from the 43, going back to Etienne. He breaks another tackle and falls forward, this time I think picking up the first down. Very good run for Etienne. They actually didn't give him the first down. It's 2nd and inches, but he'll just go ahead and pick it up anyway. Etienne, another strong run. He's got 4 for 34. Nice start by Etienne, wondering where that was in the first half, as he crosses 500 yards running. He stays in the ball game and gets the carry again. Why not? Gets the carry again. Why not? This time, though, he is met by Lamon after 2. 2nd and 8 now. Rodgers will throw for it now. He actually checks it down to Etienne, who is met by Nate Lamon again. So Lamon's stepping up, trying to stop Etienne. 3rd and 8. Detroit brings pressure, but Rodgers counters with a pass to his tight end, Jay Sternberger. And that is a first down catch inside the red zone. Rodgers and company got a new set of downs. Go back to the well. That's Etienne. Jukes out Nate Lamon. Picks up the first down inside the 10. And it's goal to go Green Bay. In the I formation, Etienne gets a break. It's Philip Lindsay this time, and he doesn't get nothing. Marvin Wilson in the backfield, bringing him down again. 2nd and goal going back to Lindsay. He runs right side, has a crease, and finds the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. That was a scary drive, as our run defense was non-existent. So Green Bay takes the lead now. It's 14-10. Stafford and the Lions got to counter, as here's a dump-off pass to our running back, DeAndre Swift. He picks up 6. 2nd and 4 now. Jamal Williams in the game. He will get the carry, run right side, and he is put down strongly. That was Jair Alexander with the tackle. 3rd and 1. Williams stays in the ball game, but we got a little bit of movement on the right side. It's false starts, specifically Kelechi Osemele. Big penalties. Instead of 3rd and 1, we got 3rd and 6. Stafford, he will have to throw for it here. Drops back, fires across the middle, has TJ Hawkinson for a first down to the 50. Nice catch by the tight end. So the new set of downs. Stafford going to throw for it. Heavy blitz coming from Green Bay. Stafford tries to roll out to his right, but he is forced to throw it to the sideline. That's this incomplete pass. 2nd and 10, double A gap look. This time the Packers do bring pressure, and Williams is absolutely stuffed. But there is a flag down on this play as well, and it's another illegal block in the back, and it's another penalty against Kenny Golladay. You got to keep those hands in, man. 2nd and 20 now. Gonna play fake to Swift. I wonder if anybody was fooling that play fake. Stafford taking a deep shot downfield, and this one for Golladay is incomplete. I thought he actually came away with that grab. But now it's 3rd and 20. Stafford gonna have to throw for it. Looks downfield for Tate, and that pass is broken up. Great defense downfield, and that's a punt for Detroit. Green Bay now in the driver's seat. 2 minutes to go in the 3rd. Is on their very first play of this drive is to Preston Williams, and he actually makes the grab but is hurt on the play. So the undrafted wideout will come out. It's now 2nd and 7. And they'll go with a toss play to Lindsay left side. Lindsay is met. There is a flag down. And this time the flag will go against Green Bay. So this run will not count either. It is a holding call against Jace Sternberg. 3rd and 9 now. Green Bay goes empty. Rodgers in the pocket, throws it right side, and it's off of the hands of his receiver. Nice coverage downfield. Packers will punt, and that'll bring us to the end of the 3rd quarter. Green Bay up 14-10. We're in store for a good one here, ladies and gentlemen, as the Lions now with their drive on 2nd and 6. That's a nice grab by Hawkinson again over the middle. That'll move the chains. Stafford about midfield. 1st and 10, tries to roll away from the pressure, but he cannot. Preston Smith there to bring down Stafford for a loss of 5. 2nd and 15. O-line needs to step up. It's a heavy blitz from Green Bay, and right when I say that, that's another sack. Jay Tufele right up the middle for his 5th sack of the season. And we got 3rd and about a quarter of the field. Stafford in the pocket, just going to take a deep shot, and this pass is nowhere in range of being caught. And that's a punt for Detroit. So Green Bay with 11 minutes to go. Just going to control some clock here with Etienne, who has a huge hole up the middle. I could have drove a bus through that hole. Gain of 19 for Etienne, up to 70-plus yards so far today. out now to the 36-yard line. Green Bay, quick pass to Etienne in the flats. He will fight forward through Kyle Hamilton and pick up a first down. Less than 10 minutes to go in the ball game. Rodgers, 1st and 10 pass to Etienne, and he will get to about the marker. They will not give him the first down, so on 2nd and inches, they will throw for it. Quick pass to Sternberger, who converts. Darryl Worley there could not bring him down in time. Now 1st and 10. This is eating up some clock. They're going to go play fake to Etienne. Rodgers looks downfield, rolls to his left, tries to fire it, and it was broken up. Nate Lamb in great coverage on Devin Funchess, who's been very quiet today. 2nd and 10, empty set. Rodgers in the pocket, rolls to his right, but he's going to roll right into Charles Harris and Trey Flowers for the sack. Flowers must have heard me earlier say he's been quiet as he brings him down again. Now 3rd and 18, blitz coming from Detroit. Rodgers has to throw it away to the bench, and that is another punt. Detroit's defense stepping up when they need to. The offense, they need to counter with some points. Is now on 1st and 10. Stafford's going down again, Tufley with his 2nd consecutive sack. There's only a loss of 1, but this O-line has been pretty poor down the stretch. Now it's 3rd and 7. Stafford in the pocket will step up, and this time he actually escapes and has a first down and more. Stafford with a run of about 16 picks up the sticks. The veteran will get it done when it needs to. He wants to get back to the playoffs. This 1st and 10, it's a screen to Swift trying to counter some of that blitz from Green Bay. It works out as that's a gain of about 8. 2nd and 3 now. Williams is your back. It's going to be play fake to Jamal Williams. Stafford has a man wide open in the 2nd level. Golden Tate inside to the 25-yard line before being spun down by Adrian Amos. Golden Tate, 15 yards after the catch, gets us in another prime position. But we got to put up a touchdown, being down by 4. 1st and 10, Stafford scrambles. He takes a hit from a couple of Packers. Not a wise call, but Stafford wants to make it back to the postseason. 2nd and 6, handoff to Williams. He falls forward, gain of about 7. That'll move the chains. The Lions now inside 4 minutes. Go back to Williams. He goes right side. He is hit hard by Rashard Asby. Picks up about 1. Double A gap look from Green Bay again. They will bring it. Swift's got nowhere to go on the draw. Perfect play call by Green Bay. And it's 3rd and 10 for Detroit. Down by 4, less than 3 minutes to go in the ball game. And they will run it with Jamal Williams. And Jamal Williams will actually score a touchdown. What a play call from Detroit. They went with a run on 3rd and long. I don't think anybody expected that to Jamal Williams. And I think that's why it worked out. He finds the end zone, puts Green Bay down by 3, and now with 2:50 they got to answer. Rodgers, first play from scrimmage, throws it. John Ross across the middle, and John Ross got speed, and one play they find their answer, 75 yards to the end zone. John Ross, that is that blazing speed we all knew he had coming out of college. Puts it to perfection. Watch it again. First of all, this is a mismatch. One-on-one against Nate Landman. Just beats him to the center of the field, and that speed, coupled with the Lions tripping over themselves, results in 6. So, at the 2-minute warning, Detroit down by 4. They got to do it again. 2nd and 3, pass out to Hockenson. That'll move the chains, and that'll also stop the clock as Stafford goes above 300. Trips to Stafford's left. He's going to look across the middle. There's Tyler Vaughns. He has a catch. There's a flag down. He's tackled at the 25-yard line, but there will be more yards. Personal foul, roughing the passer on Taco Charlton. A huge penalty against Green Bay, and now Detroit is inside the 15. 1st and 10, draw play to Swift. This time the draw does work out. He gains about 7. You got it 70 seconds to go. The Lions are going to take some clock here. I don't think they want to give Green Bay that much time. It's all 2nd and 4. Stafford escapes the pocket. He's going to run forward. He's met by Alexander, but falls forward for a touchdown. Matthew Stafford puts the Lions up due to his legs. What a play by Stafford. Takes the contact from Alexander, bites through it, and falls into the end zone. The Detroit Lions back on top, looking to put the Packers away. Field goal will put them up by 3. Prater stays perfect on the season. And now Rodgers has 66 seconds to get the Packers in at least field goal territory. 1st and 10, quick pass to Sternberger. It's a gain of 9, but the clock will continue to run. Detroit's defense looking a little confused, but it's a 2nd and 1 dump off to Lindsey, and who's tackled inbounds by Walker. That'll keep the clock going. Only 30 seconds left to go now. Rodgers, another quick pass, this time to Funchess. It'll gain about 7, and Green Bay will burn their first timeout. The red line is the line to gain. They need to get to about the 35-yard line to be in Crosby range. That'll help, as that'll push them into Detroit territory. They're down to one more timeout, about 20 seconds to go. It's a quick pass to John Ross, and he will have the first, and he'll put them right at that 35-yard line. Packers will use their last timeout, and the special teams will take the field. Mike Zimmer looks to ice Mason Crosby. This could be for the Packers season. 52-yard field goal. Love is your holder. Here's the snap. Crosby with the kick. It looks down the middle, but it's short. It bounces off the front upright and is no good. The Detroit Lions will beat the Packers by inches. Oh my goodness. Off of the crossbar is how this one will end, and the Lions come away victorious 24-21. They get sweet revenge for that Week 2 blowout. Maybe knock the Packers out of playoff contention. We'll have to take a look in a minute. But the Lions, they had no seeding to play for today, but they wanted this win. They played their starters, and they got it. 24-21. What great fight. What an absolute game. I mean, this one was back and forth. Both teams had the lead. Both teams played great. Just one team's got to win a football game, and it just so happened to be the Lions. Stafford did good. I thought both the offense and the defense played well. At first, when Rodgers and the offense marched down the field and scored that touchdown, I was like, oh my goodness, like this is going to be hard. But defense stepped up, and we beat the Packers. And fun fact, this is actually Mike Zimmer's first win against Green Bay since November of 2018, back when he was still the head coach of the Minnesota Vikings. So, you know, he likes to get that monkey off his back. He's actually able to beat the Packers again. Get some upgrades. We know we will be the 2 seed, but we'll have to find out in a minute. Do the Packers make it? Still plenty to go over, so don't leave just yet. So after the upgrade, Seth Williams also gets an upgrade, our second-year man out of Auburn. And, you know, he hasn't really got the field much, but somebody in the wings. And we also get one for Christian Ellis, a reserve linebacker, as he gets up to a 64. And then last but certainly not least, an upgrade for Kenny Golladay, who is one of, I mean, we wouldn't be where we at without Kenny Golladay. So he gets up 93 overall for Golladay. And look at his ratings for a 93. Look at those catching ratings. He's up at 98, 98, 96. So just throw it up to Golladay. He will make the play. But it's time for the reveal. Who will we be playing in the wild card round? We will be hosting the Los Angeles Rams at 8-8, which means the Green Bay Packers have been knocked out of the postseason. Talk about sweet, sweet revenge. Here's a look at the playoff picture. Not much in the NFC has changed. In the AFC, the Patriots do squeak in after getting knocked out last week. They beat the Jets in Week 17. The Jets will fall to the 3 seed. We'll also see the Bengals get in as the 6 seed. But we as the 2 seed will play host to the 7 seed Los Angeles Rams in the wild card round. Ravens and Cowboys are your 1 seeds. But here are the scores around Week 17. The Ravens beat the Steelers 31-10 to get in. The Chargers did win, but the Patriots winning another division game, another conference win, puts them over the tiebreaker. And they beat the Jets 28-13. Not what you like to see as a Jets fan after a blowout loss last week. Sam Darnold starting to play like the Sam Darnold we've come to see over the years. But Cam Newton and Jim Schwartz in the New England Patriots clutch up when they need to. They get into the postseason looking to start their new era after post-Belichick and Brady. Second game we'll take a look at is the Cincinnati Bengals. They've been kind of quiet down the stretch, but they've been very hot. They beat the Dolphins 28-7. The Dolphins did have Keaton Slavis. They played probably 4 quarterbacks all season. Bengals made a lot of moves in the offseason, in case you're unaware. You can watch that in the AFC training camp preview I uploaded at the beginning of this season. I'll link it at the end of the video, so don't check that one out once this video ends. They beat the Dolphins to get the 6th seed, and then lastly the Rams. They beat the Falcons 27-22. The Falcons, one of the best teams down the stretch. But the Rams win when they needed to. Jared Goff threw 3 touchdowns in a Week 17 win in your in-game. And they will move on and they will face us. Now, we've actually played the Rams this year, so they're no surprise to us. But let's take a look at our players of the week. Sam Howell got it in his 3-touchdown win against Dallas. J.K. Dobbins, 200-plus yards from scrimmage and 3 receiving touchdowns. Tre'Davious White in the Bills, I know I've been hyping him up for weeks, but they did not make the playoffs, but he did win AFC defense. And the NFC defense went to Marshawn Lattimore and the Saints. So, we will play the 8-8 Los Angeles Rams in the wild card matchup, and we have faced them this year. We faced them back in Week 5. We were victorious 35-24. It was kind of the start of our turnaround, and as we went on to win 6 of 7 games during that stretch. Big thing in this game, though, if you remember, the Rams were without Aaron Donald. Aaron Donald was hurt for this game, so we didn't have to worry about him, but he will be healthy in this matchup. So now the single season leader in sacks will be healthy for the wild card round. This is a nice, very interesting Rams squad. They're obviously known for their couple of defensive players, but they have some weapons on offense. Cooper Kupp at wide receiver. They went out and picked up Jordan Howard in free agency. Tyler Higbee is a solid tight end. Offensive line is a little shaky, so that's where I think we could take advantage and just make Goff a little bit nervous in the backfield, but it'll definitely be a test. Jared Goff is also, I think, in my opinion, just playing for his career. He's still got 2 years left on his contract, but is he the long-term answer in Los Angeles? I think another playoff run could get him another season as a starting quarterback. In the backfield, like I said, Jordan Howard is the running back. Remember, we actually thought about picking up Jordan Howard in free agency. We didn't pursue him a lot. Instead, he went to the Rams. He's been a pretty decent starting running back. Weapon to look out for, though, Cooper Kupp. He will be shadowed by Jeff Okudah all day. But on defense, it starts and ends with Aaron Donald, who's basically a front 4 in his own right. I don't know how we're going to block him this week. We might just have to do our best to just stay around him. Samson Ebukam, also a nice solid linebacker, top 10 in the edge, who will have a great job rushing the passers. Someone else to watch out for. And in the secondary, Jalen Ramsey, one of the best corners in the league. We tested Jair Alexander this week. I'll guarantee you we don't test Jalen Ramsey. The Lions are healthy. The Rams will be missing linebacker Devondre Campbell across the middle, but for the most part, all the stars will be there. We have playoff football here on the channel. I cannot wait to bring this one to you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe down below, especially if you want more franchise content. The wildcard game will be coming to you guys on Tuesday. This is Mr. Rob, and I'll see you in the next one.